Welcome, Banano community. Today, I want to explain to you in layman's terms all you need to know about WBAN or Wrap Banano. If you were like me, you may have kind of understood what WBAN is. You may have thought it had some good uses, but for the most part, you were like, meh, must be some good uses, but it's just not that exciting right now. Well, let me tell you, I was wrong. WBAN is super exciting and very valuable and worthwhile. And it opens up, I found, a myriad of solutions for the ban hodler. So come along, let me explain. You're going to be excited. So today, guys, this video will be broken into two major parts. The first part will be me explaining what the whats and the whys and the opportunities of Wrap Banano. And the second part of this video will be me walking you through how to wrap some of your Banano, and if you so wish, use it to get involved in providing liquidity as well as getting involved in the yield farming. So guys, let's start with what is WBAN. WBAN is a token that exists both on the Binance Smart Chain as well as the Polygon blockchain. These are Banano wrap tokens that match value 1-for-1 of Banano. One Banano will always equal one WBAN. Now, why, you might ask, do we need these tokens? Because these networks have fees and Banano doesn't have fees, right? Banano's fast, it's free. Why do we care about putting stuff on other networks? Well, there's all kinds of things you can do. So the first and most obvious benefit is that you can now exchange your WBANs for a lot of other tokens on these decentralized exchanges. They're called decentralized exchanges because they let you exchange, buy tokens or switch tokens with other tokens automatically. They use a method called the automatic market maker. We've all seen something like this, right? This is a centralized exchange using the classical stock market style where buyers and sellers are coming together. You've got wallets that aren't really yours. They're the exchanges, that if the exchange were to get hacked, your money could be taken away. This is what we call a centralized exchange. KuCoin, Binance, all centralized exchanges. You're finding buyers, you're finding sellers. Look at those numbers moving. Buyers and sellers are coming and they're going. That's all done away with the decentralized exchange, such as PancakeSwap or SushiSwap, which are our two decentralized exchanges that we use for each network. If you go to PancakeSwap and go to exchange, you'll see, if you pull down, there's actually a WBAN. You may have to add it manually, like you'll do a manage tokens, or there'll be something where you add it. You could do WBAN, and now if I have WBAN, I can trade automatically through this automated market maker process for any of these other tokens fairly. You'll want to check the price. You want to see what they're offering you. Make sure that they're not giving you some funky number and you're getting what you believe you're getting. But yeah, I could get BNB now with my Banano. My Banano now, once I wrap it, can get me BNB, which I use sometimes for TLM, for other things that I use on the Binance Smart Chain. I could even get Tether. This is SushiSwap. This is the Polygon's decentralized exchange. So through here, we can get Matic, which is the Polygon gas token. You got your USDC, which is a stable coin. Other amazing projects. And why would you care? Well, maybe you want to just learn about these other projects. We are a community of communities, and we want to be involved in other projects. Some of these projects are very nice and very interesting. You can now get involved by purchasing some of their tokens, maybe learning about them, and holding on to some stuff. You could do that now because of Wrap Banano. Another amazing thing we can do now with Wrap Banano is we can get involved in liquidity pools and yield farm. This is exciting. So Banano currently has two decentralized applications on the internet that are bridges. They bridge your ban and your wrapped ban to a different network. You go from the ban blockchain to Polygon or to Binance Smart Chain. These are polygon.banano.cc, as you see on the screen, as well as bsc.banano.cc. This being the Binance one, this being the Polygon one. Once we use this bridge and we get WBAN, we can enter into liquidity pools. We have a Banano yield farm that will pay you on top of the liquidity pool, and I will get into all that here in a second. And think of this, guys, with Wrap Banano, you can now bridge yourself between Binance Smart Chain and Polygon using the Wrap Banano process. Let's say I have a token on the Binance Smart Chain. Let's call it Bunny. And let's pretend I have 100 Bunny, and I want to take the tokens off of Bunny and I want to get them onto the Polygon network. Here I could swap through the automated market maker my bunnies for WBANs. From here, I would go to my bsc.banano cc. I would connect my wallet, and I would trade those W bands for Banano. Put the Banano back into my wallet. Come over to the Polygon Banano. Send Bananos to this application. Switch them for W bands on the Polygon network. And then via SushiSwap, I could swap out my W bands for a number of tokens on the Polygon network. Another thing with SushiSwap, if you're looking for a token that you don't see here, no problem, because they've got USDT. They've also got USDC, both stable tokens that will be everywhere that you could find. So this is ApeSwap. It's a decentralized exchange that exists on both Polygon and the Binance Smart Chain. Let's say I really wanted some of ApeSwap's bananas. You can see they have a banana token. Now, through SushiSwap and with my W bands, I've gone from the Binance Smart Chain to my wallet to the Polygon blockchain through W bands. Here I would have W bands at this point. I could turn them into USDT, and I could be confident that back over here on ApeSwap, they're going to have USDT. There it is. And guys, using this kind of process, you can come up with all kinds of interesting solutions. What if you could use your Banano to buy crypto monkeys on the Wax blockchain? You can now do that because of WBAN through another bridge. We talked about these being bridges. How about Alien Worlds? Have you ever heard of Alien Worlds? You most likely have, especially if you're into crypto monkeys. Alien Worlds has a teleport function, a bridge that will teleport TLM from Binance Smart Chain to the Wax blockchain. So using our Binance Smart Chain bridge, we could go from our Banano wallet to Binance Smart Chain, convert that into W bands, go to PancakeSwap, convert our W bands to TLM, go to Alien Worlds, use the teleport function to send your TLM on Binance Smart Chain to your TLM on Wax. And then, of course, you can use Alcor, which again is a decentralized exchange in case you didn't realize, using the automated market maker, and you could swap your TLM for Wax. Then you can buy all the crypto monkeys you want to buy. And you did it with Banano. How awesome is that? So there's endless other ideas, but let's hear from you. Tell us in the comments below if you have a really interesting way to use WBAN. Now let's move on to how to do this. I'm going to show you how to connect to the Polygon network, how to move your Banano and wrap it into WBAN, how to add to a liquidity pool so you can make fees on the liquidity, and then finally how to get involved in our Banano yield farm that's making anywhere that I've seen from 35 to 40% return on your money. That's right, it's a big deal. We won't go over the Binance Smart Chain. It's very similar to Polygon, but we don't have a yield farm right now on the Binance Smart Chain. And guys, let me just tell you this. Let me tell you this. When I heard Polygon, I was like, I don't really understand Polygon. I've never heard of Polygon. I've heard of Binance Smart Chain. Why would we be using Polygon? Now I'm a true believer. And here's why. Polygon is super cheap. Ethereum gas prices, out of this world. If you want to do something on Ethereum, you're talking 20, 30 more dollars for a transaction depending on what you're wanting to do. The Binance Smart Chain came along and changed all that. They made it 40 cents, 50 cents, a buck, which is nice. But if you're moving, $100 here or $50 or whatever it might be, those fees can add up. Polygon makes it a penny, half a penny, 2 pennies at the most. It's a big deal if you want to keep your own money. So we're going to focus on Polygon. So first thing is you're going to have to get MetaMask, and you're going to have to add the Polygon network to your MetaMask. Let me show you my MetaMask up here. I'm on account 2. I have 0.2 Matic. You're going to have to get MetaMask. If you don't have MetaMask and you need to know how to get MetaMask, just Google it, YouTube it. There's going to be a million tutorials out there. Once you have MetaMask installed, you're going to want to add the Matic network. So you'll come to your little picture up top. You'll go to Settings. Down here you will say Networks, and you can add a network. You can see I've already added the Smart Chain. I've already added Matic. These are just going to be numbers that you'll have to find and get to add these networks. So I say add a network. It's going to open up a new page. It's going to ask for all the details. This is a page right here I found really easy with a Google search, and we may be able to link this for you that tells you the numbers that you need to put in there that will connect you to the Polygon network. Once you're connected to the Polygon network, you're going to want to have to get a little bit of Matic so you can move stuff around. Like I said, Matic is super cheap. The fees are often 0.0001 or 0.001, 0.002 Matic. Matics right now are worth about $2.35. So you're oftentimes spending about a penny, maybe 2 pennies per transaction, which is really nice. But you're going to have to get your hands on some. You can find Matic at all the major exchanges. So now I have MetaMask with Matic in my wallet. I'm going to connect. We'll say I'm new to WBAN. Okay, now that we're in, our Banano dApp wants to connect to a real Banano address, a real Banano wallet, so that we can transfer our bands back and forth to our dApp. So I'm going to stick in one of my Banano addresses here. I'm going to say continue. Now the dApp wants to verify it's actually you, so I have to send some Banano from this address, from my Kalium wallet, which is what I'm using, to the dApp so that it knows that this belongs to me. So I sent 10 BAN to my account. It shows up right away, and now I want to wrap 10 BAN. So I hit max. I'm wrapping 10 BAN. I hit wrap. I'm going to have to do some approving. Here's a notice on fees. I'm fine with that. I just swapped 10 BAN into 10 WBAN. I now have WBAN, guys, on the Polygon network. I could now do other things on the Polygon network with SushiSwap or other Polygon exchanges, but I want to add liquidity. So guys, let me show you something. Click the stake and farm button. You will notice that our yield farm is a WBAN to WETH liquidity pool yield farm. To be able to participate in this, we have to provide liquidity for the WBAN and the WETH liquidity pool on SushiSwap. So hit add liquidity. It's going to open up SushiSwap, and here is how we would add a liquidity. What does this mean? Well, as I told you a few minutes ago, these exchanges use automated market makers to exchange tokens for tokens using a really neat mathematical formula and in a way that it can do it automatically. It's fantastic. For to do that, it has to have tokens in the pool. It relies on people like you and me adding tokens to the pool. Why would we add our tokens to the pool? Well, when you use the exchange, there is a small fee for the exchange, and those fees go to the people that provide liquidity. That is one way, your first way of making money on decentralized finance is providing liquidity to liquidity pools. So this liquidity pool is WBAN WETH, and I want to provide liquidity. Now recall that I told you the automated market maker uses mathematic formulas to keep everything equal. So if I'm to add liquidity to this pool, I have to have an equal share monetarily, value-wise, of BAN and ETH. I can't add 10 BAN and no ETH. It won't make sense. When I put in 10 BAN, it tells me I have to add this many WETH, and I don't have that many WETH. So that's a problem. I can't add liquidity. There's going to be no button that will show up because I don't have enough ETH. So what should I do? Well, if I have 10 BAN and I want to provide liquidity, I'm going to have half of that in ETH, or at least half the value. So I'm going to go to the swap first, and I'm going to swap WBAN for WETH, and I'm going to swap 5 of my 10 BANs to ETH. You notice I don't, there they go. Happened too fast, I couldn't even explain. So now I can go back to my liquidity pool, and I can say max here or max here. I'm going to say 5 BANs, and this is what I'm going to provide. Now you'll notice that I click this and I still don't have a button. That's because prices change quickly. WETH is quite a bit more expensive than WBAN. So the best bet sometimes is to go the other way around. You can see now that what I did get from my WBAN is no longer worth 5 BAN. It's worth 4.985 WBAN. So now I'm going to confirm adding the liquidity. Another fee. Guys, you can see how these fees could quickly add up on the Binance Smart Chain. I calculated from wrapping Banano to adding liquidity to entering a yield farm on the Binance Smart Chain cost me about $1.75 for the whole transaction. That's just too much in fees for me when I could use Polygon and spend 5 cents. Notice now that I have been giving what is called pool tokens, LP, liquidity pool tokens, LP tokens. I have 0.01055 WETH WBAN LP tokens. Now I can take those tokens and I can stake them to the yield farm, and Banano will incentivize us, will thank us by giving us some Bananos back for staking our LP tokens to the farm. You can see right here it states the APR is about 35%. Now let me stop right here and talk about a thing called impermanent loss. You can lose money. There are no magic formulas. There are no sure things. This is a risk. You can lose money. I would suggest that you use an abundance of caution, you do your own research, and you decide the amount of risk that you're willing to take. As Ethereum, as Banano go up and go down in value, you can see losses if you were to pull out your liquidity at certain times. You might see minor gains due to differences in values, but it is going to fluctuate and you can lose money. This is not locked in at a certain rate. But now, having said that, I want to put my LP tokens, my little tiny piece of an LP token, onto this yield farm. So I'm going to say approve now. I'm approving this contract. Again, when you deal with yield farms, you're dealing with smart contracts that have to have access to your wallet, and you have to approve those. Again, do your own research. Make sure you're approving valid smart contract on a valid exchange, and you know what you're getting into. Once the approval has gone through, you'll now see a button called supply. I can supply my LP tokens to this farm. Now I'm going to switch to my main account so I can show you where I have applied a few $100, $450 approximately. I've got 31.14 liquidity pool tokens in here that I have staked. I've made about 54 cents in ban, and I've just been sitting here letting my bans accrue. When I am ready to pull this out, I can hit harvest, and I can harvest my crops. Now going back to the main menu, I can see that I've harvested my crops. I've got some extra W bands in there as well, but I've pulled off my 32. Now if I want to get my harvested crops, all I've got to do, convert my W bands back to regular bands, unwrap them per se, pay a small fee, and now I have real Banano that I can withdraw and put back into my Kalium wallet just like this. Instantaneous. I love it. And so guys, that's it. That's what WBAN's all about. Lots of utility, lots of things you can do, from earning fees to earning yield farm rewards to buying NFTs on the Wax blockchain to swapping tokens with other projects. I hope if you didn't understand, this clarified some issues, and I hope you get involved with WBAN. It's a great thing. I appreciate you guys. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah!